Hey everyone, That UK Gamer here, and I want to apologise for the lack of videos lately and any interaction I've had with any of you, be it on here, Twitter or my new Instagram account. I'll put the link below. You may have seen the tweet I put out in the week where I put about why I've not been interacting much, but for those who may not have seen it, I've had the last week off work due to feeling pain and soreness spontaneously in random spots all over my body. I don't know what's causing it. It's not the first time I've had it this year, and I do have medical tests booked and referrals I'm waiting on. As I get any updates, I will provide these. But I have been having a lot of rest, and I was feeling the pain even before last week. This is why I've not been doing much with That UK Gamer, and I would just like to apologise for that. However, I did promise that the next video will be a pickups, and so to also tie us into a game thing, I've just got the 3 or 4 pickups this time, but there'll be a more in-depth pickup video once I'm feeling better. But it wouldn't be a That UK Gamer video without a mascot of the week, or video as it will be from now on, and this time it's Batman. Hi. So, as you may remember, I said that I was going to London Comic Con a month ago, and I managed to pick up some video games there, notably Japanese Nintendo 64 ones for my collection. I'm just going to show off a couple I've got there and since then, but the better games that I got at Comic Con will be in another video soon. So, the first one is a Japanese exclusive. It's by Konami, and it's J-League Perfect Striker. So yeah, a football game. I believe it's actually similar in style to ISS 64, 98 and 2000, but focuses on the J-League, or as you may guess, the Japanese league, the equivalent of our English Premier League or Scottish Premier League or MLS or whatever, depending where you are. Haven't played it yet, but if it's anything like the ISS series, then it should be good. Next one, I bought off Amazon for £5. Diddy Kong Racing, the first Nintendo 64 game I played and owned, which would have been for Christmas 1997. So not long after the 64 came out, I got this. Love this game. For £5, could not give this a miss. I had to buy it. I haven't played the Japanese version, but I've completed the English version, so I know how good this game is, and I prefer it to Mario Kart 64. Well worth a look. Final one. It's an oldie, but a classic with a little twist. And that is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, you may have noticed that I showed that along with Star Wars Shadow of the Empire. So this soreness is making me very, very tired. I get drained really quickly. You may have noticed I showed it with Shadows of the Empire, so you would not be mistaken in thinking that. This is a second copy I picked up at Comic Con. The other one has a code on it, 08B. That means it's version 1.2, which is the same as the PAL one we have over here. This one, however, says 08 on the back. This means it's a version 1.0. This means it has stuff that was taken out of the later ones translated into English. Specifically, when you fight Ganon, he has red blood rather than green blood, and the Fire Temple has additional chanting. I'm not going to go into it because of all the connotations with it, but either way, it was removed from the later versions. This was only £5, I believe, and as I love Zelda, it seemed only right to pick it up so I can experience the original version. For those of you wondering, part of it is, it's my joints, my bones, and also they get tired easy. I can just hold something 15 seconds, I feel tiredness and soreness in the arm. So I apologise if you see me just grabbing my arm like this. But I'm not going to make it all about that. I want to show you the games and stuff I got. So let's do this. Bit more Nintendo 64, English this time. Another football game, but World Cup 98, which is one of the first Nintendo 64 games I owned in my current collection. However, you may notice this has a box. Not the greatest condition. I have seen worse though. There is no manual, but have the insert, have the cartridge, which is in good condition, and there's no manual, but there is a Nintendo official magazine tips guide. As a Nintendo 64 collector and as a football fan, just seemed right to pick it up. Especially when you think it cost me 75p. I think I'd have been stupid not to pick it up, to be honest. Great bargain there, if you ask me. Couple more pickups. The first one is for a console which I've had for a long time, and I have a fair few games, but one that doesn't really get shown on the channel, which is the Nintendo DS. This game is 100 classic book collection, which compared to some games, Zelda, Diddy Kong Racing, isn't thrilling. In fact, you could even question whether it's a game. It's just a Kindle on a DS, I guess. However, the reason I picked this up, well, apart from not just having it, is that it cost me £2 from a charity shop, and yes, I am aware it's 50p in CEX. Ow. But I don't know how clear you can see this, but yes, it's sealed in the original Nintendo seal. For £2 to have a sealed old DS game, I thought was a bargain and an awesome addition to the collection. 2008 it looks like this came out, so 11 years ago. So, I'm a fan of reading. Not really read much of the classic stuff, I have to admit. Bit of Shakespeare, which is on here. So, I may pick the game up from CX and have a read. But it won't be this version, this is staying sealed. And out of interest, there you go. It's a Kindle on a DS. I thought for £2, why not? Again, box Nintendo 64 game with a little tip guide for 75p. Sealed DS game for £2. Sounds like a good bargain to me. And of course, we all love Batman. There is actually, to be fair, a Batmobile. Which, even though I'm not the greatest Batman fan or superhero fan for that, that's cool. Okay, so my last pickup, which is easily the biggest and the most expensive. And I purchased this for 65, £70, depends how you look at it. I'll explain in a minute. At my local retro gaming shop, the Retro Hunter. And what I picked up was this. That's right, a Sega Dreamcast. Now, you've seen me show Sega Dreamcast games on here, I'm sure, before. So, you may be wondering why I've only just got a Dreamcast. Well, if you thought it's because I've had the games and not had the system, you would actually be wrong. Because right there is my Dreamcast, my original one. And, like with that one, as you can see from the blue swirl, it's a PAL one. However, this one, as you may be able to tell from these stickers, has been region modded. So now it can play PAL, US and Japanese games on it. I do have one Japanese Dreamcast game, Dead or Alive 2. I would love to get more Japanese games, especially some that we never got. And I have a disc to swap the BIOS over to allow me to play between the different regions. So, that cost me £65, including the controller, which, as you may be able to tell from that, has a VMU, a visual memory unit in it. So that's a nice little bonus. Haven't actually checked the controller works. But no, he did test it when he sold me it, so yes, it does work. And then for free, he threw in Dream Key, which allows you to go online on the Dreamcast. I probably will never do that, but it's still a little cool thing to have for the Dreamcast collection. And finally, the reason I said £65 or £70, depending how you look on it, is I paid an extra £5 to get this at the same time. The official Sega Dreamcast keyboard. Which is cool. I don't have any games for it yet. Although I do a Fantasy Star Online, which might use it. Thinking about it. But Typing of the Dead, that's the one for it. Never been a fan of the House of the Dead series. Played a bit of it, not much. Well, that wasn't that long ago. But typing to fight off zombies sounds interesting and fun. Sorry about that. But yeah, I've expanded my Dreamcast collection in terms of accessories, and I now gain the ability to play American and Japanese games. And as you may gather from the fact that I already have the Japanese Dead or Alive, and especially from the Japanese 64 games here, I love my Japanese games. I also, right there, have some Japanese Nintendo DS games. So, I'm looking forward to properly getting some more and trying them out sometime. Today, I've also ordered International Track and Field Japanese. It says it's new for £7 odd from Amazon, so let's see what happens. It's a gamble, it's worth it. Well, I know this video's been a bit ad-lib, and I might not have been quite my normal self, and I apologise for that and for the interruptions with the pain. But I just wanted to let you know where I am, what's happening with the channel, that it is still going, there will still be videos. I'll try and get some social media posts up. There just may not be as much with that, or the interactions with the videos for a little while. So, I intend to catch up soon, but for now, I apologise for any delays with that. Thank you for your understanding, and I can't wait to see what you've put up in that time. I know it's going to be awesome. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Bye.